Hey, everybody. Good to see you guys. I have been away for a couple of weeks. I have a whole new setup, so I'm trying to adjust it and make sure that everything is right. And I realize I left some stuff in the background, but that's okay. I'm cutting out some kits. We have a lot to do today. I am so happy to have a friend that's joining us in a little bit. And just a couple of announcements. First of all, my sister just sent a picture of my mom who wanted to go outside. So she's in her wheelchair, like outside. And she doesn't like to be cold. So I'm kind of surprised. She must be desperate to get out there. But hey, everybody, let's see who's here. All right. Oh, wow. There's Lori. She was on early. Hi, Liz. Hey, Amy. Hi, Charlotta and Glum. So good to be here. Hey, Jen White and Teresita, Laura, Rhonda, Diane, Donna. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Leslie. And Brenda, happy birthday. Hope it was good. Hi, Linda and Chris, Joellen, Lori. Oh, Lori's here. That's good. Inviting thoughts. That's Chris, Liz, and she is from Australia. There's Carol. Oh, cold, wet, and wintry Liverpool. 0 degrees. Yuck. Hey, Jen. Hi, Lori. Oh, good. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming today. Okay, so let me just show you what we're going to make in a little bit. This is using the Notepad die, and I had done this on the trip out to Tennessee, and I thought it's really cute. So I'm going to show you how to do this. If you have your Notepad die, if you don't have it, I have some in the Etsy store. So not a problem. We're not going to get to decorate it because it takes a little bit. We're going to do it a different way than I usually do, so that's what I wanted to show you. There's Karen Rogers. Hey, how you doing, Karen? So we're going to do that, and first we're going to talk with our special guest. Come to Puerto Rico, it's 85 degrees. Someone is a show-off. I don't even know what it is here. I haven't been outside today. Hey, Karen Gartland. So, sorry about my messy background. The problem with this big new cane further out, the rest is a mess, but I apparently missed a couple spots. Hi, Elaine. Hey, Lisa and Cindy. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So we'll do that. And let me just, a couple of announcements. One of them is, you guys have been asking if I have the new calendars, the 2024 calendars, and these coordinate with the display stand die. And I know that a lot of you like to make these and sell them in craft shows and things like that. So these are up in my Etsy store. They're $2 and you can print as many as you want. Hey, Carrie Porter, Mary Robinson, good to see you guys. So if you haven't seen how to do this, I have a video somewhere, and I'll see if I can remember to post that so you can see the assembly of it. It's so easy. It goes together. You cut it in one pass. There's somebody in the chat. So you can print it on any paper. This is like a craft cardstock. So this one is a little thicker, you know, and you can back it. And then this is done out of copy paper. So you could do it on printed paper, whatever you like. So anyway, those are in the Etsy store. Okay, the next thing is we have 2 videos that I would love for you guys to take a look at. One is from Madeline, and she shows how to put together that 3D ornament, the honeycomb, she called it. Hey, Darlene, watching in Germany. What a deal. Hi, Jody. So, hey, Carol. You know, a lot of you were asking how that went together. So Madeline went and did a video. So that is in the fan club. So if anybody wants to see it, go ahead over there. And she did a great job. Also, Amy Powers has done a video of a lot of projects actually. So go ahead over and check her out. And I know she's in the chat here. One of them was it's Art Impressions has a way of coloring, and Amy used the postage or the snail mail die, and made these adorable little stamps, and she's done like the doll trunk. So her channel is Amy Powers. Amy, is there another part of it? Because it says let's make something with Amy on your channel, but I think the name of it is her name. So if you want to go ahead over to YouTube and subscribe, then you'll get a notice when she posts anything. Also, if you want to do that for me, that would be great. It's Eileen Hull. You can go ahead over there, and then if you ring the bell, I think it is, then you get a notice when a video goes up. So that would be great if you wanted to do that. So now for the hard part. I'm going to bring in my friend, and we're going to have a little chat. There she is. You guys know who this is, Karen Bierce.
Yay! Yeah,
Yay.
I have feedback, don't I? Hang on.
No, you sound fine. I don't. No.
I thought I had feedback. I'm trying to read have the comments on. I'm trying to be clever.
Oh, well, that's nice. Hey, Teresa.
Which is always hard when you're dealing with technology.
Oh, yeah. You're lucky.
So I don't know. Let me know if there's feedback, because I can't hear any, but
I don't hear anything.
Oh, of course, so my alarm goes off.
Oh, well, I heard something, but I didn't know what it was.
It says time to Eileen Hull.
And here we are. Isn't that nice? Well, you guys know Karen. Karen has been on many journeys with me, including the first one, which was to the Schomburg scrapbook. What was the name of that?
Paper Arts, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was Paper Arts. Yeah. They were trying something new. We drove the trailer, had some unfortunate adventures along the way.
Hilarious adventures. I got the full treatment. I did not get the let's drive up in Scotty and nothing happens treatment. I got the let's have trailer hitches fly off and policemen come and rescue us and shocks go out.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about the shocks. We had to. Yeah. Well, could have been the 7 suitcases that Karen brought with her.
You're so funny. I literally, every time I travel with my Keurig, I think of you, and I'm just going to start sending you photos of my Keurig from all over the world. We took it to Germany. We took it to Hawaii. Like, I'm not traveling without a coffee maker.
It's a baby one, to be fair.
It's a baby one.
It's very cute.
And guaranteed good coffee. So there's that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I don't care. I don't drink.
It was awesome. That trip was so funny because it did give me it was real.
Yeah, she no longer said, "Oh, I'll come along." Like, I think I'm busy.
And I did how many more times?
I know you did. And then I think the other one where we went up to New York to Woodstock and did in the making event where nobody came, but we had a great time.
We had a great time, but nothing crazy went wrong.
No.
Then there was Phoenix with the crazy hotel. I was thinking about that, which we can't talk about on live television.
That was pretty funny. Yes, that was an
adventure.
A shower curtain had to be purchased because there was not one in the hotel, and there was a glass block wall which showed through to everybody. We're like, oh, that's my favorite.
If you had a shower, everybody in the room could watch you shower.
And there was also a sink that went into the shower for some
right in front. So you had a front view of whoever was in the shower. We had to do some modifications.
We don't know why they would do that. But anyway.
Well, we heard stories why, but they won't be repeated here on
That's true. Okay.
Sensitive ears and whatnot.
Yes. Well, we had.
So do you want me to say the news? I'll just spit it out. So I'm sorry. I've been on this team, fabulous, the best team ever. Like, for real, you guys know that, the fan club. This is the best team out there. These girls are the best. They're so inspiring. And I don't like to say the best because then it makes other people feel like, what do you mean? What about us? But I'm sorry, this is the best. I've been on a lot of design teams over the years, and this group is so supportive. Everyone has everyone's back all the time. So inspirational, so creative, even though we're given the same die. Like that's what like you guys think of from the fan club. We're given a journal die. And you see what happens with the inspiration team and the education team. I mean, it's amazing. But having said all that, it's time for me to move on. I know, Eileen, I know it's so
okay.
sad.
I really am. I get it.
Yeah, 7 years. Can you believe it's been 7 years? I couldn't believe it when I was adding it up today.
No, I don't.
7 years. And so I am, it's really is the dream team. I would go to Scotland, Karen Garland, getting distracted. But yeah, I'm always up for trips still. And, we talked about it. I'm still going to be popping in and doing stuff, but I'm just stepping down from the team because I have so many big plans.
Yes, she does.
No, I think I have to take a step back in order to create some plans. So, and it's been a crazy couple of years, and it's just time to do other things.
We live half an hour away from each other, and we see each other and go to lunch all the time. So now it will just be no stress.
I know. It's the first time in 8 years, actually more, because probably 10 years that I have not had to design for a January something.
Yeah.
Because, before you, I was still doing stuff for Creativation and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. With other teams. And I'm literally going, my blog post is going live tomorrow for the month, and that's it. Although I do have some classes, so I don't know. I know I'm like, yay. And then I go, oh, but wait, you have 2 classes to design for January, but still it's time. So thank you. I'm not going to be a stranger. I'm going to, the irony is I'll probably miss you guys more not being involved, and I'll probably be in the group more. So
we'll take that.
Hopefully.
So here is Karen's website and her YouTube channel.
2020.
Make sure you guys sign up, and there may be an Etsy store coming. Maybe
there might be an Etsy store coming. Yeah, there might be an Etsy store. There might be all kinds of things. I'm not willing to commit. We have some other plans for the year too. And I dealt with my mom a lot this year too. Right. I was driving back and forth to Montreal all the time, and it was just very stressful. So but anyhow, yes. So I will say you are amazing, Eileen, and I wax poetic on my blog about you. But you truly, you've created this, and all along the way, I feel like I've been with you since you started Facebook group, right? And the fan club and that, all of it. Yeah. And all along the way, just being able to, have a bit of an input and let you being very patient with all my grand ideas for you.
Well, that's true.
You should do this. Okay. And you are seriously one of the most wonderful people I've ever met in my entire life. And I'm saying that. And I will say I used to, and we have video of it, of me saying, don't cry, I'll pinch you. And you taught me it's okay to cry.
Well, good.
I grew up with don't cry, be stoic, ... So anyway, it's okay to cry, so yeah.
Well, good.
So yes, so you did teach me that, and it's just been awesome.
Well, same here.
Oh yes, Jen is on here. Jen Dubell from, we took a journal class with Stacy. Stacy from Art Anthology.
Oh yeah.
Wild. Yeah. That was crazy. So yeah. So anyway, I'll be around, but do you want me to jump into my little segment?
I just want to say thank you for
16, 17.
Your years of service. I feel like you should get a gold watch or something.
Well, I did have some pretty fancy titles along the way.
That's true. That is true. You were the Grand High Exalted Mystic ruler of
Minion Land.
Minion Land. Yes, you were. We had so much fun. And I don't even want to get into it because you're still going to be here. So
I'm still going to be here.
I just want to officially thank you for everything that you've done. And you teach with my dies. You're always supportive and has, good things to say. And you just can't express that. So anyway.
I got your back, girl. I got your back always.
I know. That's a
Although
lot.
it's really easy because nobody says anything mean about you because you're so nice.
Oh, well, that's...
All I have to say sometimes is, yeah, buy that from the scrapbook store, not, buy that from Eileen, not,
well,
yeah.
whatever.
So, yeah.
Well,
Yes.
thank you. And Karen, true to the
Yes.
end, she has some ideas for us. So she's going to share them.
Let's cut to the chase. So organization, we all are, I feel like, and I talk to this about my students and my scrapbooky friends, that we all, like, we scrapbook and we art and all of that, but we also, like, organization is a whole other thing.
That's
right? Like, organization is also now I can't speak. You've got me flabbergasted here. Organization is a whole other art to what we do. So anyway, I have some organization stuff. So I have, and as I pulled these out this morning, so Eileen and I talked about me doing a little something fun. And organization stuff, I realized as I pulled stuff out that I have a lot of systems to do the exact same thing. But I think we all do. We're all searching for like that perfect way to organize, and it's fun to organize. So like, I'll just pull out a bunch and then I'll show you my latest one.
All right.
So for example, mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
Tins with, mushrooms, all the mushroom like stickers and things. So I have, all the tins, like many tins, multiple, zillion. I didn't even bring that. I have a whole basket full of tins. So that's one way to organize. And that's fun because you get to dig through, right? Then there's the one, and you've done this a number of times.
Oh, yes. We're going to do that today, actually.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Well, I won't show it then.
Okay. No, go ahead. Because this is inside something. And
yeah. So, I mean, you've done this where you do the little xylophone and you have like, this was for all the different days. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, for my journals when I need. So I have all of them on there. I can easy to take when you're vacationing and doing that. And then, of course, you can make bigger ones that are the same idea. So that's one. Then I came up with the, I'm trying to do these in order, actually. This one was, of course, using the passport die. And then, and look how chunky it is. It's kind of hilarious.
Big Mama.
The Big Mama. The, those little photo sleeves fit in them. And so then you've got, like Sizzix. And then you can just flip them all in as you go. Oop, and I have some that don't fit. But, it's really super simple to look through and go. And this is really good for die cuts. Yeah. And then, because, you die cut stuff and you have extra, and what are you going to do with them? You're going to forget about them and find them 10 years later.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the super simple, put it in
those are good.
I mean, and they come with the different companies make them, and then you can put the one on the back.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're getting into the new ones.
Oh.
So I'm sure you've seen this. Our friend Gail.
Yes.
Our friend Gail. She has made these, and she's shown how to make them. And this is great. You could use the full-size journal to make these. But it's basically that. And people do a lot of them like fodder keepers. So for example, this is for my stamps. And it's making these little, I don't know if you can see, because these little pockets where you do you sew them in, and it's using the page protectors or whatever. Yeah. And then you just put all of your little shenanigans in there.
Yes. I need to make one for all my water. I need to make one for all my watercolors that I've been.
And they're great because you can just grab this and bring it to your table so this one was all for all my stamping stuff. Wow. Now I will admit that I do way more putting into the book than ever actually using. Yeah, shocker,
you
right?
You have a good collection. That's good.
I have a fabulous collection. I'm looking and going, oh yeah, I should really use some of these. So then the second to last one I'll show you, and it's frightening because I actually do have some more. This was a new one. So this was a simple stories book, and Joggles, I think it's Nancy from Joggles that owns Joggles. She had used one of these. Like, it's basically, you have those plastic photo. It's the same thing as a plastic photo, but this is a booklet from simple stories. I'm
Oh,
making all of you, giving you all seasick. And it comes like this, and it comes with the plastic dividers in it. And she had used it to put like art cards in, finished, to display. You can use it for photos or whatever.
Yeah.
But I used it to put all the ephemera. So this was, I took this, we went to Germany, and I just stuffed it because I was doing ICAD,
Yeah.
and I just stuffed it with
When
all
you need it.
kinds of things and stamped things and so much fun. And then you can put washi tape directly on the sleeves.
Yeah.
So it's just, so now what's great is, technically speaking, and then I put a clip so that stuff didn't fall out, at the top.
Yeah.
But technically speaking, you go on a trip, you just take this.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. And ask me if I've used it since Germany.
Well, it's there.
I know it's there. And so the latest one, because, we have to have all of them, which now I'm like, my crazy is out for display, right? You're just seeing my crazy here. It's out for display. Yeah. So this, I think, originally was done by Juicy Christians on Instagram. She's a mixed media gal, and she did it mainly for her mixed media bits and pieces, I think. And then she also, she used like this sort of a deal.
Composite. Oh, yes. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just
I've done these before where I just do stamps as well, just stamp directly in it. And then you have Dina Wakely has done this. A lot of people have done this idea. I don't know who originated it, but then Jamie Pate, who's Heidi Swap's design team,
right?
He came up with it as well. And so anyway, the other idea that our good friend Angela had was to just put it in a composition book.
Yeah.
But here's what it is you. And of course, I made it Christmassy.
Oh, nice.
And you just put your ephemera directly
right on there. Yes. I think.
And I'm sure you've seen it, right?
Yeah. Oh,
and
and then you can just pick it off, right?
You just pick it off. So you use like a reposition. Well, they've said that they could use permanent.
Oh.
And then it'll still pull up. So. Yes, I've got it. Like, this will look familiar. The Minte collection you just did. So so that is about 100 different ways.
Your junk.
So I'm gonna see if one pulls off. Yeah, so that's pretty amazing. This is using a permanent, just a little roller, right? But it's permanent. I just pulled it off. I pulled this one off, but it pulled it off. It didn't damage anything too much.
Is that the Tombow?
Yeah, I used the Tombow. Yeah.
I think I saw a video about that too, where somebody did that. Yeah.
There's been a couple of people.
Yeah.
So then the cool thing again, and this is where Angela had the idea to use the composition book instead, is that if you do it by theme and you go to a crop and you're working on Christmas, it's really easy to just grab this book and go. Mm-hmm. And you know what? It's fun to sit, watch TV and do it.
Yeah, to just categorize things and
So there's
see that.
All the crazy just out there for everybody to see.
Well, I think there are some other crazy people in the group.
I know. We were talking about it, and they were like, organization is its own category.
Yeah, it is.
And and then there's these too, like these little snap things.
Those are fun. Yeah.
So that's it.
Well,
all of the organization more. Oh yeah, and I forgot to do this.
Yay, go Army!
Go Army, be Army!
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
So
So you're going to that, right?
No, we're going. We go to North Carolina to hang out with about 150 of our closest friends, and we watch it like civilized people with big screen TVs and a roast beef buffet and beverages, and where you can see replay and you're not in the bleachers freezing your tuchus off in December.
At West Point, that is crazy.
They're going, well, this year it's in Boston. I think, which is nuts. I mean, we went one year in Baltimore, and I said to my husband, okay, seriously? Like cement. Let's sit encased in cement in December and watch a football game.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. I'm not. I can't do that anymore.
All right, Leslie and Molly are both saying go Navy.
No,
Still be friends.
no,
It's okay.
you're going down.
We'll see.
All right.
Oh,
All right, lady, that's all I got for you. I know we took more time than we thought, but
no,
you know,
it's fine. Thanks for coming, Karen. And we're still going to see you because we will.
We've already, as soon as I told you, we started going, oh, we could do this.
I know. We have way too many plans.
And then I had to go, wait, no, remember, I'm like retiring. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, okay,
well, maybe you'll get some stuff anyway, and who knows? You never know. Yeah.
And it might be the shortest retirement, and I might be right with me and Tom Brady.
Well, thanks for coming on and sharing the news and saying your farewells.
And you guys, fan club, love you. You have a big shout out. I didn't mention it. I didn't write anything down because it's me. But yeah, because you're always so supportive, and I love the kibitzking back and forth, and the team Karen and the highs, and Charlotta's the most amazing one, and I'm being invited to Scotland, which I love.
Karen said you can visit as a VIP.
Ooh, so maybe I'll get more spoiled.
Who knows? She just wants that. She's saying she's going to go, then she'll come back. But then no. You have a lot of stuff to do.
I have things to do. And then we realized I can't do things.
Big plans.
Yeah, big plans.
Yeah.
All right, lady. I'm going to go off for my holiday beverage with the neighbors. And I'm going to pop in again another day. I'll read the comments after and respond tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Love you, Eileen.
Oh, love you too. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything.
Get going again.
Thank you for forcing me to be my best self. Dang it.
Well, you're going to continue to do that, and we're all going to follow you, and so you're never going to get rid of us.
Okay, good.
All right.
Bye, guys.
All right. Good seeing you. All right. I get it, but I'm still a little sad, but it's going to be all right. Okay, I have a fancy new gadget today that I'm hoping works. It's called the Sky Float. So it's a device that brings my camera down. So let's see if I can do it. Oh, there's Karen again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. I don't know why this is doing that. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, good. All right. Whew. All right. I think I put the wrong button. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Anyway, this is one that I had done. This was some Hobby Lobby paper. I did this a while ago, and same idea. And what we're going to do is we're going to build this little notepad, and we're going to add this fun little accordion pocket, and you can put all kinds of fun things in here. That's like a little notebook. You can put gift cards. You can write in here. You can add, what is this? Oh, a little tea bag. You can fit all kinds of stuff. Maybe some little photos. I need to print some because the kids were all here at Thanksgiving. So This is done with a 6x8 paper pad from Minte. And I had some because when I designed a class, I also bought the 6x8, but it turned out I didn't use it. So I thought, oh, I'm just going to use it for this. So these are just some little cards. You have tags. So I used a bunch of different dies, and I'll show you what they are. All right. So here are some that you can use. It doesn't mean that I necessarily did on all of them, but this one is always good. This was on sale at the Sizzix sale. But if you need it, I have it in the Etsy store. I have most of these, so they're really good ones to have. This one is really nice because you don't just have to use it in the winter. You can just have that nice little wreath for any time of year, and snowflake is really fun, and it coordinates. The wreath fits on top of the ornament die, and that's what Madeline used to make that 3-inch what do you call it? I can never remember what she called honeycomb, that honeycomb envelope. This is a nice standard one to have too, and I use the tags that were inside here. There's a set of 3 nesting tags. So I use mostly the little one, but one of the other ones. I use the ATC card, which is right here from this library pocket. This envelope, I just love it. It is so cute. Just such a cute size. And I think I use the heart too. And then this one I thought would be nice to use as like a decoration, or if you want, you can cut it and cut it into quarters and use this as like a little filigree pocket. And this one here, I like to use this pocket too, and I'll show you. We're going to use that on the cover, okay? And then the base die is called the Notepad. And I feel like this one kind of, I don't know what happened at the time that it came out. It just kind of got lost in the dust for some reason. I don't know. There may have been some crisis going on in my life, and you know, I didn't really do much with it. So I have that out, and we are going to use that as the base. And then I'm going to use my Easy Cut adhesive, and I want to show you how I'm going to use this today. Usually I add my adhesive, I put my paper on, and then I cut. So today we're going to do that a little differently. And then the last thing is the mixed media board, and I'm going to use the chipboard from that today. So let's get going on this. I hopefully am organized, but you never know. All right, here is my die. Now let's just take a look at it. I do want to tell you, there's one place here where the paper or mat board gets stuck. So I added my foam adhesive here, and that helps it pop out a little. Oh, good, Karen. You have all those dies? Excellent. You love that wreath and snowflake. You've been cutting glitter foam with it. Yes, the glitter foam is so pretty. So what we're going to do for this project is we're going to cut 3 covers. Normally, I would just cut 2, fold it over, and you have a cute little notepad. But we're going to cut 3 today because I want to have like a gatefold or a flip trifold. I don't know what you want to call it. Now, the other thing that we need are paper bags, and that's what we used for the middle. Now, I didn't realize that I had these, and these are really tight. I think this is a 2-pound bag or number 2 bag, and you can get them online. They were kind of expensive because I was looking at them for doing a class, and I wound up not using these. I used these, which I had like 500 of. So you can, you know, adjust it to whatever size you want. Okay, so let's go ahead and just, I'm going to cover my chipboard with double-sided adhesive front and back. And I just kind of line up the first, you know, so this is even, and then just smooth it down. And if you have a little hanging over, it's really no big deal. Not going to be a problem. Don't worry. They sell that smaller bag at the grocery store. Oh, that would be handy. Yeah. It's big. It's smaller than a lunch bag. I think it's 4 1/3 inches. I'm not sure. Okay, so you can see I was not that careful, but it's not going to matter for this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to cut these first. Now, I think I can get 3 out of this one sheet. We'll see. If not, I'm going to add more adhesive here. And these here, this is a closure. That's like a latch, and this is like a little label. I'm not going to use them, so I'm going to butt it right up to this line here. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So similar to lunch bags. Yes, they're similar but smaller. Okay, so I'm leaving just a tiny bit. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Oops, I think I might have moved that, but that's still all right. So you'll notice there is no paper added to this. Yep. Because what we're going to do is we are going to add lots of different papers. So I thought instead of having to worry about which one goes where and, you know, planning that all out, I'm just going to add it on after I cut it. All right. So are you guys, how is your holiday prep going? Are you doing okay with that? I am not at all. I'm still like in New York in my mind, and that was intense, guys. And I see why I was not meant to be a caregiver. I did it, but that is one hard job. And anybody that does it, you have my, well, thanks and admiration. Okay. All right, so we cut 3 of them. And now I want to show you how I did the paper. Okay, I already cut them because I wasn't sure how much time I was going to have. So what I did was I got, like I said, a 6x8 paper pad. Now, when you get it, it comes with, it's not on here, but it comes with, I think, 3 sets of repeats, you know, so you get front and back. And you can use whatever paper you have. It doesn't even matter. You could use, you know, single-sided, whatever you want. Now, these I tore off because these, I didn't realize that there was an ephemera pack. And so I use these to decorate with. I fussy cut them, which almost killed me. No, it was kind of fun, actually. So I just put those aside. These are pretty, but I love that one. I saved it. It's like the sweater folder. And I mean, they're pretty, but I didn't want to cut these nice poinsettias because I think I would use them. And that one, these are pretty too, but I didn't use them for this project. Okay, I used these. So what happens is you have 6 pieces left. So what I did was I did 2 sets of 3. And I'm just showing you so you can do it the most like economic way. These are the journaling card pieces. And so the reason that I cut them in a stack was that the way this works out, you're going to want to trim this hinge off anyway. So I wanted to have it so it was thick and that, you know, it would almost tear this off. The rest we have to trim either on your trimmer or with scissors, but it helps to get a head start on cutting. Now I'm feeling these to see where. Okay, the score is on this side. Yeah, same here. Okay, so you should have 6 like cover pieces when you finish that. Okay, and so the way I did that was, and I was able to do it so that I had 2 sets. You can get 2 books out of 1 piece here. You're not going to have any left over, but I had some left from other projects. So that's how I cut them. Okay. So they're already here and cut. All right. And this, like I said, I don't have it out, but there's a sheet of journaling cards and I cut them down, and I saved some because I thought they'd be pretty as like a little book or fold over journaling card. Yeah, look at Leslie. She is on fire. Oh, that's okay, Diane. Yeah, you didn't miss much. I only cut 3 covers, and this is chipboard covered with adhesive, okay? So first, let's put together the book. I think I'm done cutting for the moment. And what do you guys think? Is the lighting okay? My son-in-law, he came for Thanksgiving, and it turns out he's my Secret Santa, so he got me all set up with equipment, with an extra webcam. It was amazing. All right, so let's first do the front and back cover. Okay, so this, I'm going to peel this back. Say this is my front. Yeah, I have a couple things, and my daughter called me to say that the Transformers are on sale at Target today. So now I have to run up there because who knows how long they'll last. And last night she called and said that their dog, Walker, had bit Jason and shredded his finger. And he's the one in the Coast Guard. It's like, oh no. So what are you going to do with the dog? And she's like, I can't think about it. He's a good boy. He just... You know, they've had a lot of change. They're the ones that had the house that got flooded, and that poor dog has been all over the place. And plus, they got a new dog, so he doesn't like him. And ay, ay, ay. All right. As usual, this is taking the longest. All right. So I just wanted to make sure that my adhesive is going to stick to my adhesive. Okay, I did underneath here. This is my back cover. Wait a minute. No, that's my front cover. All right. I'm just going to stick these together. All right. Just make sure. It's hard to see here. I don't want to bend over the thing when you can't see. Okay, here is our cover. All right. Yes, it was bad. Glum is trying on clothes. All right. Okay, now this one is going to go a little differently. Now this one you can see has the 2 spines. And this one we're going to do 1 spine. We're going to attach that in here. And the other one is just going to be smaller. So we're going to bend both of these over. And we're going to peel this off. Wait a minute. I think I got the hang of this now. If you start it in the middle... Yeah, I mean, I don't know how his hand is. And he plays the guitar. Like, oh. Well, and works. I don't know if it's his right or left hand either, so we'll FaceTime him later. Sorry, guys. Oh, come on. Why? I should have peeled these back. There we go. All right. Okay. So now I'm just going to put this piece inside here. And just to tell you, I taught this. This is the class when I went out to Scrapping in the City. This was the class I taught 8 times. So I better know the best way to do this. Okay. So there we go. This is going to go inside. And that is our little book. Now, you could, if you wanted, this kind of sticks out. You can see this here. That doesn't bother me, but if you wanted, you could trim a little bit off here, just a tiny bit, and it would go in, and this would lay flat. So whatever you want to do. Okay, so the next thing that you have to do is we're going to cut all of these pieces off. I'm going to get my trimmer and just... do 3 at a time. We're going to use these, so don't worry. Not all of them, but some. So you want to do that with all of your little side pieces here. And then you have to think about where you want to put each piece, because they're all different. And you have two sides, so you have a lot of choices, which is kind of fun. All right, so let's see. I kind of like that. I like all of them. That's the problem. All right, so we have to think about a cover. Now the one I did, I used the green, and I did like that because this is a nice contrast, and I got all of my colors here. I may just do the same because then I don't have to think about it, and you guys can just follow along. That's pretty too. That's nice and bright, but I'm going to go ahead and do the same. Okay, so I'm just going to start on the cover. Hopefully I can line them up. Now you might notice on here, I didn't get them quite right. And so I just went around and sanded the edges. I forgot to erase my little mark here. Oh, maybe that's a boo-boo of some kind. Anyway. All right, so this is my cover. And, you know, obviously these are not just for Christmas. You can do whatever colors you like. Now, the thing that I do like about the mat board, if we were to cover this with mat board, it just seems to come off easier than the chipboard. It wants to lift up, and then you have to glue, and, you know, you just want to make sure you can. Okay, so here's our cover, and you might want to glue that down later. And then you're just going to line it up here. And I usually do the rounded corners, you know, just kind of line them up and hope you get them right. And know if something happens, you can always sand down the corners. And this paper, it really does a nice job. It's a white underneath, and it's really kind of pretty. Okay, so the next one is this one. And that goes in here. All right, so just there is a difference. This has the rounded corner and this doesn't, so just make sure you get the right corner. Let's see here. This is closer to my eyes. Okay, not too bad. You love making brag books. This is a really cute size. I really like this. All right, what else is in here? This is the shutters. Now, this one we're going to think about. You're going to close it, so that one's got to start over here. And just make sure, one thing that I've learned in this whole process is to make sure that you don't get too close in the seams there, because you're going to get junk, like gunking things up. And then you have to try to trim it after. Doesn't work. Do I have this die in my shop? Yes, it's called the Notepad, and it's just really cute. I did it. I made a bound book out of it, and it's just so tiny. It's like 4.5 by 3.5, so it holds your journaling cards, little photos, all kinds of stuff. Now, just remember, I'm going to cover this right here. Ooh, yeah, that's a little. All right, this is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, that's not too horrible, but just fit it right in here, because, see, you're going up over this little hump here, but not a big deal. Okay, the next one is this. So we're just going to peel that off. Go to the end. And I feel like I could do this in my sleep, but then I messed up again. All right, that one is a little off, so I could either trim that or I could sand it. I knew that was bound to happen. I'm not going to worry about it. You could ink around the edges, whatever you want to do. Okay? No problem. so now we have our inside done, except we don't have our little skinny, you know, what do you call them? Binding. So these, I would probably use my trimmer to cut, and I would even trim it down a little more than how it came out because I want it to be fit inside, and I don't want it to. And even if you didn't, you know, you could use a strip of like craft paper, you know. See how even that's like a little big. All right, I just did them all differently. I didn't even follow what I did last time. And this one looks pretty good. Whoa. All right, well, as long as it's close. All right, now, what do we have over here? We have red. Where'd that other one go? I seem to be missing. What happened? Where the heck did it go? Oh, here it is. I know it. Okay, so that one goes here. So you can see this is not brain surgery here. Take the dreaded blade and slit on the paper inseam. I could do that, yes. I'm not going to do it on camera. But I could. All right. Whoa. Don't commit until you get it just how you want it. All right, and the last one is this. So I have to go back and look and see if you guys are good on your Christmas shopping, because I've done a couple things. I mean, really, we're just getting for the kids because we have our Secret Santas, and my Secret Santa and I have already told we have each other. So Jason has me and I have him. So I just have to get his list and order it. Okay, that's not good. I'm going to back this one here. Yeah. All right. Well, it's hard to do on camera because everybody's watching. And really, there was no way for me to do this ahead of time because we cut it right in thing here. But everybody did such a good job in the class. I loved seeing what everybody made. So cute. And, you know, this would be really pretty as like a baby mini album, you know, with little photos in it. Or announcements or little anything. And like Karen was showing, you know, you could use it for organization too. Or, you know, to like, you know, when they have those Happy Mail, like little swaps, you could fill this with all kinds of fun stuff that you have hanging around on your desk and send it to a friend. The little paper bag thing. I want to get this done so we can get that paper bag. Ay, 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 stop it. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that one overlapped a little. All right, this one needs a small, skinny little. I don't know what I did with them. All right, well, just cut a tiny, tiny little skinny piece. So, oh, there it is. It's hiding in my trimmer. You were going to start a baby? Oh, no, Belinda. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, we have stuff going on in our family, too. You just say prayers that things work. Okay, that was not good. That is really bad. I'm going to see if I can, oh, I tucked it under. Okay. All right, now if something like this happens, which it did in my last one, this is where I get my sanding block and just, oh, if I can find it, just sand this down. And this might need a little inking, or you could take a marker and fill it in. I'm not going to worry. The thing is, if you start doing it, then you kind of have to do it all around. But basically, this is our little accordion book, okay? Now, we're going to add, all right, so we're going to use our trimmer again. Fold this back on all of the bags, okay? Oh. It's like the little gusset. Just fold it back. It's frozen. Uh-oh. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? I was just cutting your requests from me. Okay. And one more. All right. And then we're going to trim these off right here. Okay. So you could stack them, but sometimes they get a little off. These bags seem to be pretty good quality, but I had some other ones that were really kind of ragged, and there is something really fun that you can make this, you can use this for, but we're not going to do it right now. But you might want to hold on to them. So did everybody have fun and comfort and joy? I want to thank the team and all of you for really coming through, because I was on the road and I just could not do as much as I wanted to do. I brought stuff with me, but with Mom, it was just too hard to, you know, I mean, I didn't even come on the last day, but that was not meant to be. All right, now we have 4 bags, roughly the same size. This actually turned out pretty good. So let's get this stuff out of the way. And these are just extra things. We're going to use these in a minute. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to fold each of these in half. Just line them up and fold them in half. And sometimes you might find that there's writing on the, you know, front or back of the bag. It really doesn't matter. You're not going to see it either way. And even if you do, you could cover it with paper and it would be, you know, some of your extra scraps. So don't worry about that. And this is so easy. In fact, Karen was showing us the one that she had done, which is really cute. Your little house ornament you made is hanging on your tree in the store. Cheryl, these are a number 2, I think they call them 2-pound bags, but they measure 4, it's like 4 and a little less than a quarter by almost 8 inches. So 4 by 8. But you really, you could use these, like I use these bags for this one, and it's just a little thinner, you know, so it doesn't matter, whatever you got. I mean, you know, small is good, but, and then you're going to fold each one up like that and stack them, so you have a little stack. And I usually put the, like, the neater one in the front like that. And I was punching these little thumb notches, but I'm not going to do it this time. My 1-inch punch kind of pooped out on me, and it was you know, tearing it. And so I'm not going to do it on this one. You can if you want, though. All right, now I'm going to get my glue out, and you could use probably anything, but I'm going to use my little glue here. And you don't need a lot. And you're just going to fold that in half. And you're going to go through and do that with all of them. Just right down the middle. And you could put it, you know, put them on something. Oh, that wasn't good. Thought I had enough there. I'm still, jury is out on this.
If you're a side sleeper, you can choose a model with memory foam layers to provide optimal pressure relief.
Oh,
there are also
Lord. What
because I thought that
what the heck?
I'm Ben Myself.
No.
By Michael Cohen.
What
this
the?
is
Be quiet. Wait a minute.
Beatdown.
Oh my God. I am so sorry. My phone just went insane. I had it on Do Not Disturb. Good Lord. Sorry about that. Oh my. You know, you could use tape here too. Am I still there? I know, that was insane. I had it on Do Not Disturb. It just started blabbing. Good Lord. That scared the heck out of me. All right. Which ones did I do? These two. Those are good. All right. Okay. Just make sure they, you know, give them a minute and let them stick. You could use double-sided tape too. Maybe I should have done that. Oh well. Okay. You thought you hit something. Commercial break. I don't even know what that was. All right. Okay, now we're going to have a stack of these. Now we're going to put these together. Okay, do the same thing. We're going to run a line down the middle. I guess maybe I wasn't using enough. And just, you know, make sure that they're sitting with the bases on the ground. Oh. That's what it felt like. That was creepy. Oh, maybe they thought I said Siri, but still, I didn't tell it to turn on my... It really is creepy when you think about it. I wanted to make sure you were still awake. Well, that did it. Scared the heck out of everybody. Okay, so there we go. So now, let me give it 1 minute. We have our accordion. Yes, a weight would be good. You know, I got these when I was in, when I went to this trade show. They had they're for sewing. They're called Sew Tights. They're these really strong magnets. And this would be good if you had something like this. You know, that would do it. Or even 2 regular magnets, but this is nice and long. So anyway, let's pretend that was on there for half an hour. Whoa. And don't get your finger stuck in there. The dimension of the paper sack. Yes, that is 8 by 4 1/4, or a little under 4 1/4. Okay, so now let's just check again that we have it going the right way. All right, here's our front, there's our middle, and we are just going to stick this in the middle here. Now make sure that you lift that up and, you know, get that inside there. Okay, no tomatoes today. Yes, we have no tomatoes. All right. I'm not sure about this Nuvo. I don't think it's as sticky as the art glitter, but it's pretty good. I still want to try that Barely Arts. And it's like you really got to stick it down fast. All right. And you can put it up a little bit. I'm going to move that over tiny. Yeah. So like that. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. Lenine took a couple spice jars, filled them with marbles, and used them as weights. Okay. All right. Good. Good, Lorraine. All right. See, so this is a lot. You don't have to put that many if you don't have that much stuff. You do love your Barely Arts glue the best. See? Okay. Now we have the base of our little book. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is on the front and inside here, too. I use the little round. Let me get this one. I love this little pocket, and it's this shape right here. So I like to use these to make like little kind of tuck spots here. So let's, I think I cut them. Oh, maybe I didn't. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I had them. Well, you know what? We could use this for one. Isn't that pretty? Actually, we could do both of them. So let's just do that. Be a little different. Just make sure you get it right down the middle here. This I already cut. And then we're going to do another one here. This is kind of lacy. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it's kind of pretty. What do you think? Oh, and I know what I should use for this. I have one of those little pocket. Wait a minute, let me get it. Okay, this was given to me by my friend Margaret, and I haven't actually used it yet, but I love this idea. So this is from We Are Memory Keepers, I think. So what you do is it's sticky paper, and instead of trying to get the glue, you know, all figured out in here, you know, like trying to find thick and thin places, you can just lay this on here. And use your little gadget here. What are you guys talking about? The glue is sort of like hot glue, but it's not hot, and it holds really well. What is that? Nouveau was gone. All right. Let me see what you guys are saying here. You bought the wrong type of sticky paper. Uh-oh. All right, now you have to kind of pry this up here. Oh yeah, you can see on the sticky dots that they're taken. Okay. And then we'll just add them here in the corners. Oh, wait a minute. Now we can't stick anything in there. Okay, that was not a good move. But luckily we still have half that we... That guy talking to me in the middle of the thing just blew my mind. Cosmic Shimmer. Shiver. Okay, I'm just going to add a little line of glue here. It should be fine. I mean, it's not like we're putting heavy stuff in there. And I still do have my art glitter in my little spinny rack thing. So did you guys have fun with Comfort and Joy? It was so much fun to watch. You guys did amazing stuff. Keep doing it. Keep inspiring us. All right. Stick on the corner, die cut pieces to make lacy. Yeah, I could have done that. That's true. Oh yeah, I still can. I thought I had cut them. Oh, I did. Shoot. Well, yeah, but it's on the green. I don't mind that. I'm just gonna add some here, and you know, then you can see. Ooh, whoa, that was pretty tight there. Okay, well, you know, what can I say? Oh, I kind of like that. Look at how they meet up. Doesn't that look very delicate? You find no difference between art glitter and Barely Art. I've never tried the Barely Art. I thought they had it in my scrapbook store, but then I didn't see it. And they might have been out. And I know when it gets cold, you know, you can't get it. Like they don't ship it because it can go bad or whatever. Okay, so here are these. But you know what? We can use them in other parts of our journal. I mean, we could put one right here. I think that looks nice. And either side, you know, I think what would be good is to just get all your scraps and cut a bunch of them so you have them on hand. Because it's kind of inconvenient to, in the middle of it, you know, go find one, the perfect one. And also, when I'm doing this, I kind of scrunch that a little bit so that I can stick something in there and not have to, you know, dig. Kind of puff it up a little bit. All right, so we can cover this if we want, or we could just add another little thing here. We could do this, add like a little photo sleeve here, you know, and stick a photo in here. I mean, there's so many things, guys, but we're already late and I don't want to keep you guys, but basically these fit really nicely in here. You know, so you could add these. You could just, you know, add them all in here. You could put some here. You know, you could write on them. You could do solid colors. It's another little pocket place. Yeah, that was like one of the ads, but, you know. So anyway, guys, this is the thought of, and on here, you know, I made a little tag and I just stuck a thing of lace and I had my heart from the, I can't think of the name of it, but this die, wherever it is, the envelope, this one. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the heart is that heart. And then this is from the waterfall die. So this is kind of cute. And I did the snowflake out of glitter paper. And the glitter paper from Sizzix is just so pretty. This is called Opulent, and it's just really nice and sturdy. And then the Santa Claus, I took that one sheet that we didn't, or well, one of the two sheets that we didn't use. Where is it? This one, you know, you could do the mailbox. You could do, what did I do? Oh, Santa. Where did the Santa come from? Oh, I also had a pack of ephemera that's with this collection. So I must have used that. But, you know, this would be pretty too. Just like a pretty poinsettia or mailbox. I've used that one. And then inside I used some of the other ephemera. This is the label that comes on the die, you know, at the bottom. And I used it because it said White Christmas. I thought that was perfect. So I did another little tag and I did the one of the poinsettias here and used that for a tuck. This one doesn't stand out so much, but that's the same. So I don't know. I just put it there. And the star, the little birdie is cute. And this is another piece of ephemera. Here's the middle-sized tag with some lace tied on it. And what else do we have here? Some stuff in here. So, you know, you could use whatever you have. Just cut little things. It's a nice place to put gift cards. I mean, they fit perfectly. This is, oh, there's that little envelope. And I don't know what that is, but it's cute. Could have some little lace coming out. And more stuff. You know, now wouldn't this be fun to do like a little swap? That would be just really adorable. And I did cover the paper bag, but see how this looks kind of chewed up. So I'm not going to do it this time. But you could just take your, you know, any piece of scrap that you have, or even one of these, and just, you know, just set that right there. The only thing with these is they're not, they mostly go up and down, you know, portrait instead of landscape, but that's cute right there, you know. And if you put glue around here, you could use this as another pocket. So many ideas for this die, guys, and it's just a cute little size. So anyway, uh-oh, what did I miss? Dorothy. Uh-oh. What did I miss? Your younger sister was ill and died yesterday. Oh, no. Oh, Dorothy. Oh, so sorry. Oof. At this time of year, yeah. It's, I mean, it's hard whenever, but that's worse. I know. My best friend, when I was 23, she got hit by a drunk driver on Christmas Eve and died. It was terrible. Anyway, I'm thinking of you, Dorothy. All right. Well, that's what I have, guys. I hope that you make one of these. They're really fun and cute. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here, but even that would be pretty. Might have to trim it down a little. Oh, you're welcome, Dorothy. I know it's just, yeah. Anyway, it's not going to fit. So you'd have to trim it down a little, but it'd be cute to put a couple of these in here. Okay, guys. So I will see you on Thursday. I'm back. Hallelujah. Sorry it took so long, and sorry to keep you, but we had some important things to do. Had to send off our Karen with a nice farewell, and I'm gonna miss her. I'm not gonna lie, but she's so much fun. I mean, you would always see her on the on our release parties coming over, and she was up for anything. So it would be fun for kids if you filled it with stickers or Pokemon cards. Oh yes, they would love it. Yes. All right. Okay, guys. All right. Well, I'll see you on Thursday, and thanks for watching. Sorry it took so long. All right. See you. Bye.